The stub, return the lane, lost and made elusive. A freaking distraction, I'm freaking intrusive. Rain on your parade like Rick's over a bridge since I'm the first resort of my parents when they was doing it. Flow so pure like hard white coat. Guess it was meant to be since my pops said so. My mind just brewing and cooking up lyrics. A bullet hard, a song equals my spirit. Music on my mind, but only I can hear it, so I take my thoughts and lay them down. These lines, my pens are surging, exposing both of my lives. I'm humming James Taylor with NC on my mind, and I just wanna curl up and die. But this ink in my veins infinitely flows. Sleeping on this futon in my back, killing me while I'm living a second life in New Jersey. Telling my parents not to fucking worry. And distance from my little brothers, that fucking hurts me. Missing school dances and army graduations. Lord, please, why is this the fucking life I chose? Shit. Oh well, I guess that's life for you. In my situation, would you pray to Jesus Christ? Would you switch up the flow and changing up the topic like a fumble pass? You know I just had to drop it. Each track's a side chick, more than one on a daily basis, and rhyme schemes that are often basic. And fucking the world. I'd rather make love to Saturn. A woman naked with jewelry is more sexy to me. I procreate with she. My kids, I have her flings. I give them prettier rings. Include the suns and the planets as they proceed to orbit. They watch and shock and awe. Eyes wide open from the most beautiful thing they ever saw. Thank you. All right, there we go. All right, so I wrote a poem about the girl that, you know, my high school crush. And it goes like this. Some say the X make the sex spec. Well, damn she does. I'm talking, even when we talking about it, you know that little foreplay, she blows my mind, and with a little more foreplay, she lays with me in between her legs. I kiss her lips, finding myself having a fixation, fixated with her curvaceous body, synchronously flicking my tongue up and down and around and around, slowly draining her soul from Pandora's box. Some say the X makes the sex spec. Well, damn it, she does. As we switch, she calms me down just to blow me away. My head explores her office in search of something new. The feel of her hands from my chest to my pelvis always make it harder for me to move, paralyzing my life-filled body. Some say the X makes the sex spec. Well, damn it, she does. Approaching her soul as she clenches onto mine, making a baby and naming her love. Deep penetrations and scratches are followed by collective thoughts of when times weren't so confusing, when tender words and softer kisses always brought the reassurance. Some say the X makes the sex spec. Well, damn it, she does. And not because of how stolen waters are always sweeter, not because of how that ass fits so perfectly in my hands still, and not because of how her walls talk to me, speaking to me of memories, welcoming me back home like I never left. And not because of how I speak Spanish, but from time to time can comprehend her French tongue tips as she moans, ah, shit, then fuck, yes, then call me Poppy when I slap her ass like that. Okay. Yes, it may be a little sick, it may be a little demented, but fuck it, I'm not apologizing for enjoying it. Some say the X makes the sex spec. Well, damn it, she does. Because she still has my heart. I'll admit, I'm still in love. Missing the late night phone calls and mid-conversations with me speaking to your mind because you fell asleep. Only to wake up and see that we've been on the phone for 7 hours, 32 minutes, and 10, 11, 12, 13 seconds. That's, let me see, 1 heartbeat per second I spend with you, 60 in 1 minute, 3,601 hour. Well, damn it, she does. Multiply that by those 7 hours times those 32 minutes. Bear with me, y'all, I'm almost finished. Plus those 13 seconds, that's 27,133 heartbeats I shared with you over a speechless phone call. And I grabbed my calculator to check my calculations because I didn't want to be wrong. But now I'm pacing and my heart's racing from the realization I forgot to take into account the amount of time my heart skipped a beat every time we kissed in my dreams.
Yeah, I like that.
Some say the X makes the sex spec. Well, damn it, she does. To a point where I daydream of a point of no return with you. Marrying you. Starting a family with you. Dying right next to you just to be reincarnated as the sunflower plucked by your son to be put in your right ear. Or if what they say is true, I'll still be able to choose you amongst all of the fallen angels. Some say the X makes the sex spec. Well, damn it, she does. She can make your world, your mind, your spirit, and your life spectacular. All you gotta do is let her. Thank you.